Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
So by the blessings of Gurudev, by all of your blessings today, we will remember again what is Prema and how to reach it. And it is by the mercy of Srila Narottam Das Thakur that he made such an essential book where we can always remember what is Prema, that is our goal, and how to reach it, how to practice for that, and how to also pray, and how to go into our meditations. So this verse today is verse 79, and it is essential for this. Because if we cannot remember what is our goal, then all our chanting will be like a zero. The zero, you can put millions of zeros, it will be very difficult to reach anything if you don't put the one. And you know, our Didi Das was giving this nice video today or yesterday about the chanting, and our Gurudev Narayan Maharaj, he was explaining also that we have to know what is the goal. Without the goal, we cannot reach it. Without that meditation in mind of Radha Mohan and their Leela, Guna, Rupa and Seva, it is very, very difficult to come to the next step. So today the verse goes about that subject. Radha Krishna Korudyan Swapneo na bolo an Prema vina anana hi chau Yugala Kishora Prema Yena Lakshapana Hema Aratta Ati Piriti Rasedyau. Meditate on Radha and Mohan, and don't speak of anything else but them. Even in your dreams, don't desire anything else but Prema. The Prema of the Yugala Kishore is like gold, molten 100,000 times. Meditate on the rasa of their deep attachment and love. So I'm reading and speaking this for my own purification, and I'm praying to reach the lotus feet of Sri Radha Mohan, of service to Sri Radha Mohan, service to all the Vaishnavas, and service to Shri Guru, and Shri Gauranga, of course. This is all connected, but sometimes it's good to remember how it is connected. This is the verse, this is the meditation and the prayer of Narottam Das Thakur. He wants to meditate on Radha and Mohan and not speak of anything else but them, even in their dreams, in his dreams. So that is a very high, potency to be so absorbed that you can always, even in the dreams, turn and meditate and be absorbed. Because, usually my dreams are not so one-pointed. They reflect many things, but not necessarily the Leela of Radha Mohan. But I have a hope that one day they will do. Gurudev gives us this hope, and he says it's possible. So I believe it. I have trust and I have a hope because Gurudev gives me that hope. I have a hope because I know there are Vaishnavas who are so absorbed and so deep that they want to even share their deepest feelings, like Narottam Das Thakur, like Rupa Goswami, like Raghunath Das Goswami, like all of them who are following the Goswamis, and like our dear Gurudev also, and all our older and senior brothers and sisters who are maybe younger in years but senior in bhajan. So I want to summarize this commentary because it's a quite long commentary, and it is not the first time that we are churning it, but I like it so much Because in the Sunday class, Gurudev was giving this example of how the Leelas, when they are coming in a flow, when, we are inside of the memories of Radha and Mohan's Leela, how this is so tasteful. And then the flow comes that I can remember one Leela, and then maybe another Leela comes. And that is by concentrating and practicing this remembrance. And then Narottam Das Thakur is giving here also some explanations how it is coming about. And it is the commentary of Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. How is it that it comes about by anxious meditation? Anxious. And we had this subject before, and I pray today that I become anxious, more anxious in my meditation. So that is the purification. If I am not anxious, if I'm not really eager, like it would be important, like birth, like death, or like somebody is lying on the deathbed, and then it's we have anxieties because we want to somehow give this person also our best prayers, our best wishes, and we want to maybe help them also if it's possible. So that's anxiety. It means a deep-rooted desire to participate, to help, and to help also myself, this soul, to come to that level of anxiety, eagerness, and how do you call it? Urgency. Urgency is that word also. In German we say Dringlichkeit. It is that feeling that I don't want to lose my time anymore. I want to do it. Let me always have it as my number one and not be living in the zeros. So deep and specific concentration of the mind is called meditation or dhyan. And this meditation is the very life of spiritual practice. As a result of such deep contemplation and concentration of the mind, a very astonishing metamorphosis can take place, even of the external gross body. So here this example is giving of the grassworm that we have heard before. There is like a situation that even an animal, when it is in so much fear, it will transform to look like the animal that is bothering it. But we know also nowadays, we take on the looks of someone we think alike and we meditate upon, and we try to imitate the persons we love. And that comes not only by cheap meditation, it comes by deep contemplation. So he says, nicely meditating on Sri Radha Mohan's forms, attributes, pastimes and service is called dhyan. Nicely means something is not only a little bit, but I really every minute of my day, every person I meet, any circumstances I have, I try to remember them and see my Radhika behind every situation. That is especially important, that I remember I am the Dasi of Srimati Radhika, and she is giving me this opportunity to remember her and to behave correctly, always in the feelings of being her Dasi. And then Baba gives different analysis of the Rupa, Guna, Lila and Seva Dhyan. So first this is the form, how they look so beautiful. And then there's the attributes, how they behave, how their character is so sweet. And the pastimes they have. And on my service. So my service as an aspiring Dasi of Srimati Radhika is always focused on her desires. So I remember especially also her form, her Leela, or try to remember the Leelas of those who are already absorbed in the Leelas, like Raghunath Das Goswami or Rupa Goswami. But I think as Gurudev has given us, especially by the mercy of his Gurudev and his, Gurudev and all these dasis who have already come to bless us, it's all about Srimati Radhika and it's all about remembrance of the verses of Vilapa Kushmanjali and also Shri Shri Radha Rasudhanidhi. May the sweetness of Shri Shri Radha and Mohan, who are shining with a golden and bluish splendor, whose eyes are dancing in a spotless festival of play, who are anointed with endless cleverness in erotic artistry, and who are greatly delighted by the nectarian fragrance of their mutual love, attack my mind in all respects. So this is a very astonishing sentence. May the sweetness of Sri Radha and Mohan, who are shining with a golden and bluish splendor. So they have a bluish and a golden, bodily shining aura or luster. It's called luster most of the time. But for myself, when I try to remember that, I see in every blue and every gold a shining light of love from Srimati Radhika. She has the blue eyes and her heart is golden. And she is always immersed in golden colored Mohan. I mean bluish colored Mohan. And she makes him golden, that's also true. Because by her love, by her embrace, he will become golden. And we know the example of the grassworm. But I like this example even much better when even Mohan becomes golden when he is embraced by our Swamini. He likes her embrace so much that he will take on her color. And not only her color, he wants to realize that golden heart of Srimati Radhika, that golden love of Srimati Radhika. That's why he comes as Gauranga, as Gaura Sundara.
Shri Radhe.
So, here he is, and he also wants to become golden. Golden-hearted, golden-minded. And even Krishna, Mohan, wants to be golden. And that's, I think, one of the greatest transformation as an example for us. So when he came as Gaura, with the limbs of Gaurangi all over him, he was absorbed to find someone to help him, to remember, how does Srimati Radhika love me? So that's why Swarup Damodar and all the other devotees, all the Goswamis finally, their service was to help Gauranga come in contact with the feelings of Gaurangi. So that is actually the greatest metamorphosis that even Krishna wants to accomplish. He was not satisfied to be embraced by Srimati Radhika in the Kunj. He wants to melt and merge into her feelings, that he also can become Gauranga, golden, shining, and so melted out of compassion for all the living entities. That's why everyone who was bringing a poem, they had to be checked by Swarup Damodar, because Swarup Damodar knew the desire on Gauranga Sundara's heart. Because Swarup Damodar is Lalita and she knows what Radha and Mohan want. So she was checking the poetry and the prayers of all devotees who tried to make Gauranga very happy, and the only happiness that he was looking for, especially in his Gambhira Lila, was to come closer to the feelings of Srimati Radhika and also of her dasis. That's why when he was going to the ocean and completely immersed in Srimati Radhika's feelings, he had this meditation that he saw himself as a dasi, picking flowers on the order of the bigger gopis to decorate the kunj or to bring them to Radha Mohan. So we see that even Mohan, even Krishna, wants to become golden, wants to immerse himself in the feelings of this devotion that Srimati Radhika has for him. And she is expert in these devotional surprises for him. She knows how to make him golden, because her golden love, her golden color, her golden qualities are never ending. And Radha and Mohan, they are anointed with endless cleverness, and they are greatly delighted by nectarian fragrance of their mutual love. So their love is not one-sided. Their love is always, at every step, increasing each other. Sometimes in this material world, we want to love someone, and it's difficult because the love is not always two-sided. And many humans, we suffer from this because we want to love so much. But it is also our Swamini's mercy, because she says, you want to love? Love me. Come, I invite you. I have so much love for you, and I have so many services for you. And this love between you and me is not one-sided. It is also mutual. And that's why the dasis of Srimati Radhika, they have the closest services to Swamini when she is giving her golden feelings to Mohan. So Radha and Mohan's sweet forms are resplendent, over flooding with bright golden and blue luster, which means that Sri Radha's aura or shining form that resembles molten gold, and Sri Krishna's blue color that resembles sapphires illuminate the horizon. What is the meaning of illuminating the horizon? My horizon will be illuminated. I was thinking one side also the mind or the perception will be illuminated. But also they illuminate our world every day. When we see the sun is going up, there's a golden, and then comes a bluish, shining. Sometimes they also become orange. So they illuminate the whole world with their love. They embrace the blue and the gold. They are embracing us. They are inviting us like in Mahamantra. Rama, Rama, Hare, Hare. When they are in their golden and blue sapphire embrace, they want to invite us also into that love service. And our horizon will be broadened. That is the powerful meditation on Shri Radha Mohan's pastimes, on their qualities, on their forms. And according to the mercy that I have, that we all get from listening, it will be deeper and deeper and deeper, because they themselves illuminate our horizon. That's how I feel it. Maybe Gopinath, you have some feelings for how they illuminate the horizon? Oops, you are not audible.
Actually, I was just out. I just came back and I heard my name. I was like, wow, Suniti Didi. Please illuminate us, Suniti Didi.
Okay, yes, I would like to hear of how you feel it when you listen this. Srimati Radha and Mohan's sweet forms are resplendent with bright golden and blue luster, which means that Sri Radha's luster, they are fully like now together. And Sri Radha's luster resembles molten gold. And Radha and Mohan's blue luster that resembles sapphires, they illuminate the horizon.
Gurudev. Illumination.
Beautiful. Beautiful. How the Mahamantra goes. That's the
This is the Mahamantra, Gurudev?
wow. Great, Suniti.
Gurudev, this is all the this is all the mercy of Baba.
That to feel and live in that. There is nothing exists without golden and blue. Nothing. The meaning of the whole world is together when they become together golden and blue. Yeah.
That is such a deep meditation, Gurudev. And actually this meditation is endless. And it is like, we can see it then everywhere. When we meditate on this, how Srimati Radhika is golden and Mohan is blue, and how they together illuminate everything.
This is the universal truth and universal love. When my eyes become so pure, then we don't need to talk anything. Even in the dream, only this to meditate. Why? Why to think other things is all giving us pain to deviate from the real world. This is wasting time.
Yes.
You can work on this feeling, you can serve in this feeling, you have to live with this feeling all the time. For this feeling to keep on, we need Mahamantra to be always in the chanting of the mantra, to be alive in this feeling, living in this feeling. This feeling will bring us for chanting the mantra. And Mahamantra will bring in this feeling to us.
Thank you, Gurudev. So nice how you connected. That is the feeling, and then Mahamantra will keep on the feeling. And I can live in these feelings and nourish them feelings when I meditate on the bluish and golden luster of Radha Mohan. And in universal love, like Gurudev, you said, it is like for the whole world and for universes, and and also it becomes personal. It's them. It's not only a love that pervades the whole universe. It's them in their divine embrace, in their divine dances, and in their divine love.
Radhe Radhe.
Yes.
And it's come to me that usually when we are looking to the horizon, we are thinking about the goal of our life. So looking to the horizon is to see the goal of our life. In this case also, the center of the goal of our life.
Yes.
Radhe Radhe.
Wonderful, Dayanidhi. This is the first we hear from our Gurudev and from all the Mahajans about the beautiful form and color of Radha Mohan. And then it becomes universal, and then it becomes visible, and we feel it everywhere. So Dayanidhi is saying that every morning when I see the sun go rising, then it feels that Radha and Mohan are rising in my heart, in my mind, in my feelings, in my words. I want to praise them every day, and there I want to put all my love. That's what Gurudev says. Otherwise, everything else seems to be a waste of time, a waste of energy. And all living entities, we love them also as parcels of Radha Mohan, as servants of the divine.
You say one word, Suniti, that Didi is talking about Narayan Maharaj, and he said this about the Mahamantra. The meaning of Mahamantra is this. In beginning, And this is the reality. It touches the heart of that this is the divinity, that you cannot dream anything else than that. And then you talk out of this is a wasting of your time.
Yes.
Waste your time lesser and lesser and keep your mind in this. How you practice, this is to practice to how to waste my time lesser and lesser in other subjects.
Jai Gurudev. I feel when you say this to all of us, you are blessing us with this. So I feel very happy hearing the word.
Narayan Maharaj who shared this.
Yes.
What is the line of teaching of Narayan Maharaj? Repeat and it will be more better.
Yes, it was the video that Nayanidhi was sending to our Radha Dasyam group.
So, repeat this first.
He said that if we have the Mahamantra and we are not living in the Mahamantra, not knowing that, deep meaning of the confidential meaning of Mahamantra is like a zero. We have many zeros. We are chanting. But if we don't come to the point of being a Rupanuga, Vaishnava, and living in the feelings of our Goswamis, who are all dasis of Srimati Radhika, and developing this mood, this bhav, this feeling, our chanting will be like a zero. And he was giving all these examples of all, beautiful Vaishnavas who are chanting Mahamantra. He said you can go to Mathura, you can go become a Dvarakadasi, you can, there's many places where we can be in Krishna's Leelas. If we are chanting Mahamantra without, having the feeling of Brajabhav. He was pointing out that very, very few out of the many devotees who are chanting Mahamantra, they go into the deep feelings of Brajabhav, of being a dasi of Srimati Radhika and being, the servant of Radharani and of her Mohan. That was the deepest point that he made in that video. We should chant knowing what we are chanting and to who we are chanting. Otherwise, our chanting will not guide us to the supreme goal of becoming a Brajabasi. We can be a Mathura-vasi, an inhabitant of Mathura or Dwaraka, or we can go to Ayodhya. He said many goals are possible. But like you always teach us, Gurudev, and Raghunath Das Goswami also, and Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur, and all our Guru Vargas, if we want to take the mercy of Gauranga, we need to go to the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika and become a Dasi.
Your voice is off, Gurudev.
Narayan Maharaj teaching out. Rupa Anuga means Mahaprabhu followers. In Rupa Anuga, in Manjari Bhav practice, Rupa Anuga means not Raga Anuga. Rupa Anuga. Rupa Anuga means who is practicing Radha Dasi Bhav, they are Rupa Anuga. Very straightly Narayan Maharaj says Rupa Anuga. Sometimes he say, we are not Raganuga, we are Rupanuga. Means specifically no other relation, no Sakha Bhav, no other Bhav, Vatsali Bhav, Rupanuga, Manjari Bhav. This is the mercy of Narayan Maharaj.
And also of Sadhu Maharaj.
No, I am following his guidelines. I learn from him and I practice. Mahajan Gatha. They are all Mahajan.
Mercy of Radha Govinda Das Babaji Gurudev.
He give me to realize and feel it. His disciple has no mercy. They don't understand. They still not understand. They become Guru but no understand. They don't want to be Manjari Bhavasatma. So what to do? Is a mercy without realization not good.
I like to share one thing, what you gave me, Gurudev. Okay?
Yeah.
Some weeks ago, you told me, make kunja. When I ask you for one project we are doing, then you say, make kunja. And actually, now I understand that to make kunja is actually a place where Radha and Mohan can meet. And we can make this kunja in our heart by meditation and also outside. We can make kunja in our home or in a temple we are building or in our garden.
Yeah.
And then it's more easy if we follow you in this to make kunja, like you make your kunja, Radha Mohan kunja in Vrindavan. Then we have many places to sit where they can meet, where we can decorate, and where they can come together. And this is a very beautiful instruction I can feel now. And today I gave this inspiration also to other senior devotees, because we actually don't know so exactly what to do around the temple. And then I said, why not make like kunja? And that now they are very inspired to create something like this, like sitting place and a nice pavilion for meeting for Radha Mohan. That's it. So and it's so inside and outside we create kunja, a place for meeting for Radha and Mohan. Thank you, Gurudev. I only like to share this instruction from you. This was very, very inspiring now.
Means my mind is only seeing to you. Outside or inside, I see only you. So I make kunja outside and inside.
Yeah.
I ask yoga peach. Then people say me, in Mahaprabhu yoga peach is Srivasana. I say, where is the yoga peach of Vrindavan? Then they say again, is a yoga peach is Govinda temple. I say, why? Because this is the original place. So, what is the meaning of yoga peach? What is your Ishtadev staying, that is your yoga peach. So people ask to me, what is this yoga peach? Then I say, where is my Radha Mohan? This is my yoga peach. Where I will meditate. I will go to meditate outside, not here. I will meditate here. All details appear of my Radha Mohan yoga peach. Where they're sitting, that is my yoga peach. This is their kunja. That is their kunja. Right?
Yeah.
And I yoga peach outside, then my meditation will not here. Then I'm nowhere.
Yes, it's a meeting point, and they meet. I think first of all they meet in the heart, Gurudev, and they meet also in our consciousness.
Their kunja. That is, you have to fix first in the Ishta form, in the Radha Krishna form, Didi form, and then they will come out from your Didi.
They expand, Gurudev.
That is Ishta. Hardwood, nothing will happen without Ishtadev, not meditation.
Yes.
No space for meeting.
Deity has to be formed, and they will open their covering when they will start loving to us. The Ishtadev, Your my Radhamon is my Ishtadev, and their form will automatically, they will open me and they will show divine form everywhere. Jit dekho, then golden and the blue color, when they will give mercy of love to me. That is the realization. And this is the kripa of my Radha Govindas Babaji Guru Maharaj, that he opened my vision and realization.
Jai Ho Gurudev. Yes, the first is the Ishtanishta.
Ishtanishta. If there is no Ishtanishta, Sarup
It will not happen.
will come and Guru Nishta will not come. Ishtanishta, then Sarup Nishta, then Guru Nishta. When these two things, what is impossible in my life, you realize it, then Guru, you cannot far from your spiritual master. This realization makes closeness of Guru Nishta. If not, then Guru Shraddha is there. Doubtful faith. Not faith, doubtful. He can do also human-like behavior. He has also material desire. No, many things I will see. Good and bad I will see.
Always judging.
Judging.
Radhe, sorry. I was thinking that Guru Nishta come before Svarupa.
Is also okay. Yeah. Good. Very much.
How can we have Svarupa Nishta when we don't have the Svarupa yet?
Sarup Ishtanishta is a divine faith. You believe in the wooden key that he is Almighty. Everything comes. It's not a good thing. The stone, a statue, or any wooden, you start believing this is a very great faith. And then they open that. When this is there, they come out from that. They reveal from that divinity that yes, they are talking, they are sharing everything. Then Sarup will come. Oh, I realize my inner soul consciousness who has a relation with her. Then we will realize that this is all happening because my Gurudev. There was no my efforts in between that happening. If it's not happening, it's all material belief. There is no inside connections. Just people say, I believe it, but nothing my realization. My realization will only come when reality is there.
Very nice question, Karuna Saga.
Huh?
I said, very nice question of Karuna Saga, Gurudev.
Yeah.
So Radha and Mohan, when we develop the Ishtanishta, they illuminate our horizon also. Like Gurudev said.
My Sarup.
Yes, my Swarup.
My reality. Before it was, my reality was plastic body, senses journey.
And when they give their light and their love, and when we give our services, then the transformation takes place. And Gurudev also give the mercy that there will be a channel, a pipeline of love, like a direct call, a local call. That is the result, and all our activities will be in the spirit of this service, of this love, and of the sharing of the love. And then we can serve, Gurudev. And then we serve in every moment. So their wonderful bodies are both surrounded by the endless expertise of the pastimes of Madanakya Mahabhav, which means that their two bodies are entwined by the symptoms of Madana, such as embracing and kissing, that are of endless wonderful sweetness. Shri Radha Mohan's bodies are anointed with mutual love, just as the bodies of other heroes and heroines may be anointed with kumkum and scents that enchant all the people. May the indescribable sweetness of Radha and Mohan's combined form awaken in my heart in such a way that there will not be the slightest other perception.
You see, read again this one. Is a beautiful understanding. We understand is a Guru Kripa.
Guru Kripa, yes. May the indescribable sweetness of Radha and Mohan's combined form awaken in my heart in such a way that there will not be the slightest other perception.
You see, only this line practice. This is Ananda's power. You must underline this line.
Yes,
and try to explain this.
So the sweetness of the indescribable form, when Radha and Mohan are together, they are entwined in a divine embrace. It is so indescribable. And when that awakens in my heart or in anybody's heart in such a way that is really deeply, deeply, like it will never leave there anymore, then we cannot perceive anything else. Then we can see only Radha Mohan. We see in everything Radha Mohan. We see everywhere their divine play, their divine service. We see everything as their arrangement, as their, when we always try to do everything in that feeling. Like we know that the manjaris always are more happy when 12 and 12 are together. That is the perfection of the half. So when this feeling becomes so present in the heart, means in every feeling, in every thought, in every word, then this is actually our Svarup Nishta. Because our beings are there for serving them, bringing them together, feeling them together, and to see the whole world in that light, that they are everywhere also. And they are blessing all the divine, like we said, the sunshine is rising and the colors golden and blue come. Then I don't think, oh, it's a beautiful day. I think Radha and Mohan, how can they meet today? They are meeting. They want to meet. And how can I assist? How can I serve in that feeling the whole day through? How, like Ora said, how we can arrange the kunj. That is, like Gurudev said, the Guru Kripa. Then this feeling is going, like a constant. Nishta means firm, fixed feeling. Then we can learn to live in that feeling as much as possible. And when it becomes so intense that we don't see anything else anymore, then it is Guru Kripa, and we are living in our Svarups, in our spiritual, eternal reality. You want to share on this, Gopinath?
Just being carried away, Didi, by your beautiful description of this line, which Gurudev has emphasized that this we have to practice. And this is the culmination of the Kam Gayatri, when 12 and 12 are entwined, and the half is seeing exactly. It's the DNA, what you said one time, no? This becomes the DNA when Radha and Mohan are entwined. So this is the DNA of our inner practice, that this becomes our reality, that we only see this entwinement everywhere. And yeah, what more to say than just to relish and try to practice and absorb this, no? Like to internalize. I feel my Gora is an example who has this DNA, and would like to listen also from him something and from others about this.
Yes, I think it is clear what Gurudev wants to say, that to live in that means living in Mahamantra, means living in Kam Gayatri. That is the goal of our meditation. Always this embrace, this golden and blue embrace, and serve to bring this about, to take all obstacles also as merciful service, help others to come into that feeling, cultivate that feeling in myself, and be with my brothers and sisters who are also desiring that, to feel that more and more, and to serve my Gurudev so that this Guru Kripa will come. Because it is mercy also. I can talk about it, I can read it, but to feel it, it's a mercy. It's in the end, it's Srimati Radhika's mercy that she is sending us the dasis and the devotees who are in these feelings and who are desiring these feelings and who already feel them everywhere. So if a little bit of this glimmering, shimmering mercy of the pores of that Prema will come, then our lives are perfect. May the indescribable sweetness of Radha and Mohan's combined form, it's a combined form, right? Combined. They are Anangam now. Awaken in my heart, and in such a way that there will not be the slightest other perception. That is actually perfection of our Manjari Bhav sadhana when this happens. Because the Manjaris, they have only one desire. They want to bring them to the Kunj. They want to fulfill their desire, and that is their desire.
Manjari, they're fixed in Ishtadev. Our nature fixed in material.
Yes.
Mind is too mixed up with the material. No stopping. If A complete, then we start thinking B. We start to C. This is not a good thing. We have to stop someplace. Then I can go in.
Yes, this can only happen when the mind is completely ekantic, one-pointed, and not always...
To do, you keep your mind out, but do done and go back, and then no create new project. This is the cancer. Again, some project comes, do it. Go out and do and come back, but not at that moment you start calculating other things. See, then how to, that I say always, I say going toilet is not bad, but staying in the toilet is so bad.
Living in the toilet is very bad.
Very bad. So we are living in the toilet by thinking material things. That has to come out. Living in toilet has to stop.
We want to live in Radha Mohan's embrace and serving that Guru.
Radhe, Jai Radhe, living in my Ishtnistha, Sarup Nistha, and Guru Nistha. In this area we have to give time. We it for some material work because material body has to keep it, but not living in there. That's the point.
Yes, we do all our duties, but not living in that.
But no involvement outside all the time.
Yes, we don't identify with that.
Yeah, to working one to one, one to one, one to. I want to control, I want to manage, I want to hold it. Who I am to control? I am
Just a half,
doer,
Gurudev.
then I manage. You are not a doer. It happens. That's okay. If I'm a doer, then I have to get the result of doing. Right?
Yes, if I think I am doing it, then it will be karma, Gurudev. But if I am being used and it happens and I do it as a service, then I'm doing seva.
Yeah, yes. Yeah. This practice has to careful. We care outside and we never work inside. And this is sadhana bhakti. To watchful to inside us, inside me, what is how I am moving myself.
That is our homework and it's called self-reflection. And
And
it's something.
sadhana bhakti. This is sadhana bhakti. What to do to make myself ketu darpanam marjanam, to make myself pure.
And we become most pure, Gurudev, if we always carry that golden light with her bluish lover and that feeling in my heart, then they purify everything, Gurudev, because they are more pure. That's what Baba says, than 1,000 times gold melted.
That you meditate in this, that is opposed it's coming, light coming from them.
Yes.
If they are not there, no light is there. If
Right.
they are there, this vision is not there. Right?
Jai Radhe. So for the end, because now I think it comes to the point of, yes, the Kirtan class. Again, one time this beautiful sentence for all of us to go deep by the mercy of Guru Nishta and Ishta Nishta. May the indescribable sweetness of Radha and Mohan's combined form awaken in my heart in such a way that there will not be the slightest other perception. Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Go